Hey guys, so I'm restoring a Suzuki VZ800 bike, and it was the tank was rusty as hell. I opened it up and basically there was mud inside. It was that bad, orange mud. So trying to show you guys what you can use if you want to get the rust out. Here you can see the rust is pretty bad. It's nasty. Bad. But I'll show you what I used. I got 6 bottles of the Works Basic. These are $1 bottles at the Dollar Tree. They sell them. And I mean, so far it works pretty good. I put 6 bottles inside, and I'll show you here. You can see a little bit. I'll move this. There you go. You can see where it's working. It's magic. Let me see if I can move it. There you can see. It's hard to see, but there you go. You can see where the. We got a light. You can see where, if I move it, you see where it's on the bottom. It's all nice and shiny. So it's starting to work, but it's gonna be a while. I just have to keep rotating the tank to get it all out, and hopefully in the next couple hours I'll move it again. Let's see, like this. Like I said, I put 6 bottles. So, okay, there you go. You can see where it's starting to work its magic. Right there. It's starting to clean a little bit. So it's going to be a long process, but slowly it'll get cleaned up. And what you want to do after that is coat it so it doesn't rust again, or make sure you ride the bike all the time. If you leave it, it'll get messed up again. So you just want to make sure. I lose it. I'm gonna let it sit. So what you do is about 3-4 hours you let it sit on your side, and then you move it. You don't have to wait all day. And the other thing is, I just put the bottles, I didn't mix it with water. You can also put some water in there if you want to get a little more liquid, but you don't have to. If you mix it with water, it turns into acid, probably stronger acid, but you can see it's starting to foam. So I'm just gonna let it sit, and come and check it in the next few hours. And it's a long process. I mean, it'll take you probably a good part of 3-4 days to keep moving around to get all the acid out. It's not a simple fix. You just put it in and it's done. I mean, you can see there's a lot of spots that this acid needs to get to, and you gotta leave it there for like 3-4 hours so you can but that's my bike. So we'll see if it'll fire up. Who knows if I gotta clean the carbs or mess with it more. But I'm changing the fuel pump. I'm gonna get that changed, and hopefully there is no bad fuel that went into the carb or the carb is all rusty. So we'll see. I've been cleaning it up, checking everything, change the spark plugs. I mean, you basically need two things, gas and spark, to get it to fire up. So if you can, I mean, go through everything, make sure you got, you know, if your bike's been sitting for a long time, just make sure that I mean, it's not that hard to restore a bike. I mean, you're not taking the engine apart, you're just basically getting it cleaned up and make sure all the hoses are good, they're not leaking. I had a couple of bad hoses here. Here are the old ones that I took out and I put new ones. I'm stretching the hoses a little bit now, and once I get the thing cleaned up, I'll put it back together. And I'm waiting on some other parts. My throttle cable is bad, so I'm changing that. And once that part comes in, put that in, put the new battery in. And like I said, I've been cleaning it, touching up the frame with some paint, make sure there's no rust, and we'll see if it fires up. But I'm just gonna let this sit. It's foaming now, which is good. I'll let it sit and see what it does. Slowly, but it's cleaning it, but it's slow. It's not an easy process. Fast. All right, take care, guys. Bye.